right, so you guys, welcome to season 1, episode 9, the season finale of C'est la vie, Tales of a Free Spirit. I cannot believe we're literally on episode 9. Doesn't even fucking feel like 9 weeks, huh, Shay? It went by really fast. Like, I just can't believe we really did it. Like, this podcast has been something we've been talking about. I've already said this for years. And just to be coming to like a close of our first season, crazy. So I'm just really, really excited. I'm really happy. And I just can't wait for season 2 and everything that we have in store for season 2. And yeah. But anyways, I got some things I want to talk about before we get into start the whole little shebang. So, my weekend. Okay, so I got a story that I want to tell y'all real quick because, like, I think I need me a Philly nigga or like a New York nigga or like a Cameron, but I'm scared of Cameron. But, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, it's like I be like, oh, I want to, below yay, somebody, like, lust over me. But then it's like, I don't really want that for real. Like, I don't know if I like people, specifically guys. So, I already told y'all how we had went out that, like, a week ago or whenever and met these little yays or whatever. So, y'all, okay, mind you, Shay, I was drunk as fuck, right? All I really remember was that Shay dude was cute. His homeboy, the one that I was talking to, I knew he was tall. I remember he was tall and he had dreads and he was like a little nerd and I was just so off him because he was a book reader. Like, we're literally in the middle of the club talking about books. Well, I was talking about books. He was just agreeing with me. So I learned that later on. But yeah, like, so I don't really remember his face because I was intoxicated. So fast forward, we kind of, like, he was like blowing, honestly, he was blowing it back off my motherfucking phone or whatever. But like, I'm not much of a texter for real. And plus, like, I was busy with work and stuff and just shit going on. So like, I wasn't really just responding back to him. And he ended up, like, he hit me up one day. He was like, I'm about to watch your podcast. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So like, what I don't like and what I feel like I might have to like deal with this podcast is that, and I don't mind it, but it's like, it's just funny because dudes are so predictable and they're so fucking stupid and weak. But like, I don't like that. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch your podcast, like, while he's texting me. So he was like, I'm on episode 2, So I'm like, okay. So I texted him and I'm like, dude, just so you know, you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. It gets a little nasty towards the end. I don't want you to be like, but just don't, like, this is stuff that I did in my past with, people. But like, that was just the experiences that I've experienced when I was trying to experience things. So I wanted him to know that because he is like talking to me. So he was watching and he like, so he was just saying, like, cause he was like, I'm used to nasty stuff. There's nothing that you can say that can shock me or whatever. So then like an hour later, he ended up texting me back and he was like, oh my God, you got me thinking, you got me, you got me thinking, you got me curious. And I was like, I told you my shit is a little out there. And I ain't even say nothing yet, y'all. Just saying. But so basically he gets to like wanting to sext me. Now, mind y'all, I'm 35 years old. I don't really remember me being much of a sexter. Like, what's your favorite position? That's just never really been me. I don't remember. I don't know. If dudes, y'all Michaels, if I fucked with y'all back in the day and I was texting y'all and y'all have messages, send them to me. Because I really want to know. Because I don't really think I was that type of person. But if y'all can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. But he was just like, what kind of sexual positions you like? So I instantly kind of got annoyed. And I was like, whatever my mood is, whatever. So I was like, what do you like? Just to see what he was going to say. Because what are you going to say? Because dudes are usually very predictable. And so I was like, what is yours? So he was like, this is what he said. I'm a pleaser. Instantly when he say he's a pleaser, it pissed me off. Because I just feel like when you tell me you're a pleaser, that means you have a little dick or you don't know how to eat pussy. I don't know. I just instantly think your sex game is going to be whack. So, future reference. Y'all, don't tell me you're a pleaser. But he was like, I'm a pleaser. I love to see girls squirt and come. And he loved eating the vagina. And I just wasn't impressed. I just wasn't impressed in the least bit. It made me not like him or whatever. And then it ended up like I kind of stood him up. And I stood another guy up. Well, Shay said I was bogus, but I really don't think I was bogus. I was really just drunk. So this African dude that I was talking to, he had came and took me and Shay to get some food. But I was really, really drunk. And he was outside waiting for me and I never came outside. But he's just started calling me and texting me. So he can't be that bad. I was drunk. But Shay was like, you're bogus. But I didn't feel like I was bogus. I feel like I really was sick and I really didn't want to go nowhere. And I just didn't feel like leaving. But yeah, so I kind of been on my send out shit. But I just don't like dudes. Like, y'all are just come correct. Like, I don't know. Just don't even try to talk to me. I don't even think I want to date for real. I'm still going through a breakup. I just really have a question. Like, do y'all really be like squirting? What's with the squirting? This is something that Shay and I have been talking about a lot lately. And squirting isn't the same as coming. You can come and squirt, but squirting isn't just like an orgasm. And I don't understand why it's a thing. Like, why is it like, why do dudes think that that's okay? Like, I don't want to fucking squirt. Like, make them feel better about themselves. That's stupid. It's not even worth talking about because I just don't like. It's annoying and it's like it's annoying and it's just annoying. But I just don't like personally I want to fucking come. I don't want to squirt. I don't want to wet up my bed, my blankets, my sheets. It's already enough fluids going around. I don't want to add to it. And I just like make me come. Like I want to come. I want to get like, you know, I want the sex. I don't care about the theatrics because the theatrics is just theatrics. Like I do care about the theatrics, but not for real. I do, but that's not like the most important thing. And I'm like somebody that likes to show, like, don't tell me nothing. Like, I want to just it to happen. And I feel like a lot of dudes don't understand how much they be fucking they shit up when they just open their mouth and just say stuff. Like, if you were really just silent and just went with the flow, 98% of y'all niggas will get some. But it's like, y'all just say the wrong shit thinking that's what we want to hear, and it's not. But maybe that's what these girls like to hear. But Darnella Jean isn't one of them. So, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I've been going on in my daily life. Sending niggas off. Okay, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get this shit rolling. Shay, cue the cute questions. Fuck, marry, kill. Michael Ealy, Shamar Moore, Terrence Howard. I'm killing Terrence Howard. Don't got time for you to try to explain to me how 1 + 1 don't equal 2. Shamar Moore, I'm going to none of these niggas is really my type, but Shamar Moore, I'm gonna have to just freak on you, but I don't even want to do that. I mean, yeah, I'll just have to freak on you. Mike Ealy, I'll marry you because I can stare at them eyes the rest of my life. And you can act, and you be acting like a villain, so I feel like, yeah. But yeah, I'll marry Michael, freak on Shamar, but I don't want to do that. But I will if I just had to. And definitely killing Terrence Howard, because no. I ain't got no time for that, Mike. Now it's time to key with a cocktail. And I'm drinking SoCo Solo, and Shay's drinking water. So I'm giving her a water. Ooh, it's so fucking icy. And then I too have water, but I'm also drinking the rest of this Southern Comfort. I was sipping it earlier, so I feel a little good. But I'm also, because we don't have any olive. We don't have no olive oil. So I'm taking a shot of pickle juice because that is a remedy. So let's take a shot of some pickle juice. It's actually pretty good. Oh, went straight to my nips. Okay, so y'all, I got my handy dandy notebook. I got the notebook that I don't got. Sorry, half. You can see that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with our king with the cocktail is Australia's most sexually active fucking slut by the name of Annie Knight. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the slut Bonnie Blue. I love her name, by the way. But Bonnie Blue, she's a lady that had sex with 1,000 men in 24 hours, was it? Yeah, so I just heard about her when Shay sent me the information. So, but she's like 4 or 5 months old. So I wanted to talk about her friend because her friend is currently going through some shit. So Annie Knight, it was inspired by Bonnie Blue. Annie Knight's also a porn star. Bonnie's from the UK, but Annie's from Australia. They kind of have the same kind of accent, so just wanted to decipher that. But okay, so 2023. Annie wanted to have sex. She set a goal to have sex with 365 people. That's one person a day for a whole year. She succeeded. In 2024, she decided to up the ante and damn near double it by fucking 600 people in a year. I think she succeeded. And in 2025, she wanted to do 1,000 men. And she wanted to speed up the process by having sex with a certain amount of men in one day. Number was originally going to be 200, but 2,000 men, like the promotion of it was so popular that 2,000 men actually registered. So she ended up just allowing 583 men to fuck her within a span of 6 hours. Side note, she is married. Well, she's engaged. She's set to be married in 2026. Her husband is 100% for her job. He supports her. He is cool with it. I'm just like, you're eating that pussy every night? Crazy. But hey, to each your own. So yeah. So she
It's like, how many pumps do they get a piece?
I don't know, but when I was watching Bonnie Blues, like some of them once their dick sucked. Some of them, because Bonnie recorded a lot of like the interaction of it. And they might have recorded on OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, so I don't know. But Bonnie's is on, like, you can see her, like, them lining up and all that. But hers is, like, specifically little things. And, like, one of the niggas fucked her for 2 minutes. So, I don't know. But I would like to think that it's like y'all get a 3-pump maximum. I don't know. But she's, like, really, this is her shit. But anyway, so once she completed the 583 so a few days later she ended up having to go. She went to the hospital a few days after that 583 challenge with heavy cramping, a lot of bleeding, and symptoms of endometriosis. And endometriosis, for those who don't know, is when there's tissue, the tissue that lines your uterus, the inside of uterus. That's when the tissue, endometriosis is when that tissue is outside the uterus in areas where it doesn't belong. And that symptoms of endometriosis is pain during penetration and after sex, pain and urination, pain, urination, bleeding, cramping in your back. Lower back is a symptom of endometriosis, but the major part of it that I was seeing was the rough sex feeling, like I guess pain during sex and after sex, pain during urination, and the cramping and the heavy bleeding. So when so the doctor sent her. No, I think I'm getting my stories mixed up. So she ended up having to have what they called explorative surgery, meaning they had surgery not knowing what they're looking for, just looking to see if there was something wrong. And the doctors didn't find anything that was threatening. So they sewed her up, told her to not fuck for a week, and gave her some antibiotics. So 9 days after after surgery, she made a post online stating that she can't wait to get back to work, aka finishing off her 1,000 men challenge. She said that she had to take a week off from fucking and that it killed her to do that, and she may or may not have followed the doctor's orders. So to me, I don't know if she was just being funny or not, but that's not something to play with. Like, it's giving off that you probably didn't wait the full week or whatever not to have sex. Like, she made it seem like she was fucking, but I don't know, she probably was just saying that for views. But yeah, so I guess she started it up again, and then as soon as recent as May, she made a post saying that the doctors don't care about women and their issues, and that she's been having the same type of cramping, heavy bleeding, symptoms of endometriosis, all those symptoms since January. And every time she goes to the doctor, they never do nothing about it. They say there's nothing wrong with her. And then I guess one of the doctors ended up finding out that what she does for a living. The doctor was like, bitch, this is why you're fucked. Like, quit fucking. Basically, quit fucking. And she's basically on a rant to like get her voice heard about being taken serious in the profession that she's in at the doctor, because she doesn't think that all that penetration is the cause of her insides fucking up, and the doctors are telling her that's what the fuck is going on. If you keep on fucking, you're not going to get better. But she's very, 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 very strongly opinionated in the fact that that's not the reason why she's fucked up on the inside, and the doctors don't care and they don't know shit and they don't take her serious. So that's crazy. That she just made that post like sometime in May. So I'll keep looking out to see what the fuck she got going on. But yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, as far as I know, she still wants to do it. Okay, moving on. I also want to talk about Job Corps. So this is for all my fellow Job Corrians. I went to Job Corps right after high school and had the time of my life. And I have found out that the Department of Labor is closing all locations, all Job Corps locations around the nation. Why? I personally don't know. I have an idea, but I don't know. I don't want to get into politics because it's not my thing, but I just thought it was important. I wanted to talk about Job Corps because I was a part of it. Even though it didn't teach me shit, I had a fucking ball. I did get kicked out of Job Corps. I got kicked out of Job Corps because allegedly I was bullying a girl named Samantha. And I wasn't bullying her. I don't know I don't know why she said that to them people, but she accused me of bullying her and they kicked me out. But no, before that, my homegirl Shauna and I, we would leave campus because we all stayed on campus, and we would sneak off and leave campus, and we got caught, and Shauna failed her breathalyzer and I passed mine. So because I passed mine, I didn't get kicked out. But they literally I got kicked out like a week later. So I think that played a part in it too, because we were like getting in trouble a lot. But yeah, so I got kicked out for bullying this girl named Samantha. So I'll never forget, my sister and I was like on the bus riding past Job Corps on Snelling. And I'm like, we should just go. We should just get off this bus and go to the campus. Like, because this bitch, I want to beat her ass. Like, I was really mad because I got kicked out. So we get to the campus, and I lived there, so I remember where her room is. I literally snuck my way up, and I beat her ass, and then left. And it was like a whole thing. But yeah, I was just really upset. I'm not a fighter. I was defending myself because she got me kicked out and I was upset. But if I could return, like change, like turn back the hands of time, I wouldn't have done that. Like that's just not who I am today. But that's who I was, and yeah, I can't change it. But that shit was crazy. Yeah, a lot has happened at Job Corps. I have a story I'm gonna tell you that happened at Job Corps. That's gonna be for the kinky part of the podcast. But I had a good ass time at Job Corps. So about the Department of Labor. So they put a pause on continuing with Job Corps because they feel like for financial reasons and they don't really see how it's helping people. And Trump has a 2026 proposal, and if the Senate passes Trump's 2026 proposal, then Job Corps will no longer be effective. And the fact that they're literally kicking students, teachers are losing their jobs, like they have to be out June 2nd today, is crazy. So I just don't see them lifting the pause up and continuing with any of the locations. They didn't even close a few, they're closing all of them. So I just think that they're going to close it, like for sure. It's not no if, ands, or buts. They're just saying that, but it's sad. But, how is they going to build that golden dome? Because the Department of Labor was the one that they funded. It was government funded. So, of course, But, yeah, so it just sucks for the kids that were there, that were going there because they're literally they don't have nowhere to go. So that's on the news too. Like a lot of them don't have nowhere to go. Like they're getting sent back to, some of them came from out of state. It's just a lot. Y'all should watch the news on it. It's really fucking sad. But moving on. Oh, Diddy trials, nothing I really give a fuck to talk about. Baddies didn't watch. All right, so we are interrupting the podcast because we have some season 2 news that we want to share with you. So, first things first, we are reading my best friend's book starting in a couple of weeks when we come back from our small hiatus. We are going to start reading all 3 of her books, from the most recent one that she published to her oldest book. So the one that we're going to start reading first is called Smoke and Mirrors, Loyalties and Sacrifices. Ooh. And yeah, so we're going to be reading a few chapters every week. And then we're going to go over each of the chapters with you guys, answer questions, do like what ifs, would yous, could yous, are you that type of person, just types of questions where we can interact with you guys. I'm really, really excited. So yeah, you guys have a few weeks to go and get your own book. Smoke and Mirrors, Loyalty and Sacrifices on Amazon.com. If you, for some reason, can't order the books online on Amazon, you can inbox my best friend at her Vera Lachey Facebook, and we will order them for you. You can pay her like that. They're $15 a piece. So, yeah, get your books so you guys can read along with us. For all the ones that have bought the books and haven't read them, you guys are going to have your chance to read it with us. So, and it's going to be like we never even read the book because we don't even remember shit. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I also want to get more into like frequencies and numerology. So in season 2, I will be explaining certain frequencies and how they're used in everyday life, and how we can use them to better ourselves spiritually and physically as well as mentally. And I also want to get into like numerology and stuff too. So yeah, so that's going to be something that you can look forward to in season 2. But yeah, make sure you order your book. Stop playing. Get into it because we're going to be back before you know it. And yeah, back to your scheduled programming. Season finale! Ah! So yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep things going, and we're going to get to my favorite segment of this podcast, and it is Into the Stars. Okay, so last week I talked about St. Valentine's Day. So this week I decided to talk about Christmas to get this out the way. Honestly, guys, I really try to make this as not bad as possible. But people always say Christmas is one of the like a pagan holiday, and it is. But I really did try to I really try to be basic and really try to be light, with it. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't really. It wasn't. I mean, I did okay, but I just told myself if you guys want to continue on looking up the pagan festivals that Christmas stole, then you guys can delve into it. But I'm only going to do a few of them, the ones that were mainly that we still use to this day. So, Christmas. And I have my handy dandy notebook that my titi gave me. All right, so Christmas. Merry Christmas. Is a Christian celebration of Jesus' birth. Its many traditions were influenced by earlier pagan festivals. And now it's kind of turned into more of like a money grab commercially. Like it's not, if people are still practicing these festivals, yeah, crazy. But it's not like that now. But we still, use some of the traditions just in a more PG way. But I'm here to tell you the origins of them. So, yeah. Let's get on into it. So, first things first, I eat your brain and I'm going to start rocking go. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get into Krampus. Now, Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic deity, which is anthropomorphic. The word that means an animal, god, or an object that has characteristics of a human being, basically. So yeah, but the Krampus is a horned deity that's half goat and half demon figure who during Christmas kidnapped kids. If you guys know the Baphomet, which is worships Lucifer, that guy. That's what Krampus is based off of. And yeah, so okay, so the Christmas tree is it's a Germany pagan festival tradition thing that they stole. I did not want to get into what everything on a Christmas tree meant. The Baphomet, the star on top of the Christmas tree, they said that's like an ode to the Baphomet because of course Lucifer is the enlightened one, the illuminated one. So that's the star, so that's why the star is on top of the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree, though, is not, that came from the Germany part of the pagan festivals, and I didn't write it all down. But if y'all want to look it up, go look up what all them decorations on them trees meant. It was fucking disgusting. I didn't want to get into it. But yeah, so I'm not doing all that. But you guys can go look it up. It's a thing. I did write down the 𝙲'𝚃 wood or the 𝙲'𝚃 log. It's also a pagan ritual. So the Christmas that we celebrate, that's where we get the whole prayer and offerings and stuff. That's where that came from. So basically, back in the original times, they would, for 12 days straight, they burned children. Sorry, but they did. And the log that they used to burn the kids symbolized rebirth and renewal. And there's also certain types of wood that they use that represents certain things, but I didn't want to write that out either. I can go look that up. But yeah, I'm just trying to be basic about it. Yeah, but that was the 𝙲'𝚃 wood part of the ritual that we was using. We burned kids. Oh, and also for the Krampus, so you know how Santa Claus has presents in his bag? It wasn't presents, it was originally the kids that he was kidnapping. I did write that down to let you guys know about that, because that's still a thing. And oh, Saturn. Oh, and also all the pagan festivals that I'm talking about happened between December 1st through December, I guess, to Christmas. So like the 12 days of Christmas when they were burning kids and shit, that was part of that. And then the whole Krampus stealing the kids, that happened on Christmas Day. And now the Saturnalia, that was taken from Rome. So this all came from like Europe and Germany. All these pagan rituals and festivals and stuff. So this came from Rome, the Saturnalia, and it was from December 17th to December 23rd. In honor of Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture and time. If you were paying attention to me talk about the days of the weeks and what planets that ruled of them, Saturn rules Saturday. That's the god Saturn from the Rome part. So there you go. But anyway, so Saturnalia's traditions that we took were the feasting, partying, and they did a thing called role reversals. So basically, gift giving and decorating homes with greenery, candles, and lights. If you guys want to get into the decorations, like I said, you guys can look that up. So there were 3 things that I did write down that I was like, I would explain a little bit about. So the mistletoe, how like the Catholics kind of like disguise it to make it like a secret, but not a secret. Like if you knew, you knew. If you knew, you knew type of thing. And that's literally how it is to this day. So what I did was I Googled Webster's Merriam Dictionary, mistletoe, and basically it's because I looked it up and they said what it meant or whatever. It basically is like another way of, so you know how they say you kiss on the mistletoe? No, it's another way of like saying you're fucking, but it's supposed to be gay men, because you know like Greek and Rome, they were very, it was very homosexual, like, you know, they were very, sex was a thing, like that was regular to them. So mistletoe was something that was another way of saying that, of having 2 men fucking. But when I was Googling it, it was also, it doesn't have to be, it, just Google, just look up the definition of mistletoe. But yeah, basically it's gay sex. Old Nick. So like I guess that's what they call it, like Santa or whatever. It's another word for Old Nick. Look that up. It's literally another name for the devil. And that's in the dictionary. I was kind of blown by that. But yeah, so that's in the dictionary. So that's basically what they're calling Santa Claus, the devil, because he's Kramus. Oh, and 𝙲'𝚃. I forgot to look up the 𝙲'𝚃, but that's another pagan thing. So we can look that up together. You guys look it up. But the 𝙲'𝚃 wood, 𝙲'𝚃 log, they burned kids for 12 days straight, and it represented rebirth and renewal. That was prayers and offerings. That's pretty much where we get the prayers part from. Krampus was literally a devil, a demon deity. That's Santa. And the Saturnalia, where they got the whole feasting, partying, gift giving, literally pedophilia, rape, and yeah. So that's pretty much it for Christmas. So just, I mean, do what you want with the information, okay? I'm just telling you where the origins of it came from. And so now, obviously, it's watered down. But I just picked those 3 mainly to talk about because we still, Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick, that's still a thing. Us gift giving and taking kids to sit on Santa's lap is still a thing. So I just wanted to explain where that came from and how far it's, how much has changed, but tradition is still like, I care. I always want to know how things get started. So that's pretty much how Christmas came about. Then the Catholics took it and, they liked it. All right. So enough about that. Let's get to some kinky questions. Let's change up the vibes. All right. What's the pettiest reason you've ended a relationship? I haven't had a lot of relationships in my life. I've stopped talking to people for a lot of shit. If I hear your ass chew, I might stop fucking with you. But one that came to mind, the pettiest reason I stopped talking to somebody, there's a couple of people that I stopped talking to when their dick was too small, but I don't think that's petty. I think that's logical. So, but yeah. I don't like to be told no. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't like to be told no. So, like, my boyfriend, this guy named Michael that I was with for a long time, I would try to break up with him all the time if he tell me no about something. I don't like to be told no. Like, I like to just get what I want, even though it's probably, like, not logical or, like, not realistic. But I don't know. If it's like I want it, there's a way I can get it. So, I don't know. That be like reasons why I'll stop fucking with people if they tell me for anything. But I think like what first came to mind was me stop talking to. There's two dudes, one from Minnesota and one from Texas that I definitely stopped fucking with because their dicks were too small. So, oh my God, we're almost coming to the end of the season finale of Say La Vie Tales of a Free Spirit, y'all. So you guys gonna have more than enough time to catch up, comment, like, and subscribe and watch these 9 episodes before season 2 start. Cause y'all don't, you know what? I ain't even finna go off. But just, subscribe. This is the part where a free spirit tells a tale. So in honor of Job Corps, RIP to the realist, I am going to tell a story about a time where I fingered a girl in the closet. Okay, so this girl, her name is Samantha. She is really fucking pretty. Like, she's a really, really beautiful. Like, I love pretty girls. Like, girly girls. Like, I'm not gay or anything, but, like, if I was to, like, date a girl, a beautiful girl, I don't want her to be, like, a stud. Like, I love, like, pretty girls. And she was a really pretty girl. And we were young. Like, we were kids. We were literally at Job Corps. We were kids and just experimenting. And, like, I was experimenting. And yeah, I'll never forget, like, I fingered her in a closet. And it was like her hoo-ha was like super juicy and wet. Oh my gosh, she's probably gonna watch this. But yeah, it was really nice. She came all on my finger. But yeah, it was that's it. I don't want to say no more. But that was pretty much, that's the gist of the story. Yeah, I fingered a girl at Job Corps in the closet. I liked her. She was really pretty. It was, I believe, her closet because it wasn't mine. It was her closet in her room. And yeah, she had a really pretty hoo-ha. And it was really wet and juicy. And we were, experimenting with each other. And that was nice. But yeah, that was a fun time. That was a good time. Job Corps was lit. RIP to the realist. I had a time there, even though y'all bitches kicked me the fuck out. So now that we reached the end of the podcast, you guys, I just really, really want to say that I'm super, super grateful, and I'm just super, super appreciative of Shay, Nene, just like my whole little production. And this is definitely not like a one-woman job. This is a lot of work behind the scenes, and I am just really, really elated to just be in this moment with you guys. So I don't know, I just want to say that, and I just really hope that you guys watch every episode and catch up and follow me from here on out, because I ain't going nowhere, baby. I'm here. Yeah, I need that. Need that, baby. Okay, but to do my exit speech, sorry, I'm a little tipsy. Sex has been on my mind a lot, and it's not even on some like, oh, I'm horny, oh, I want to have sex or anything. It's just more so like, I want you guys to have really good sex, and I want you guys to just be as free and as open with your bodies as much as I am or was at one point. So this is what is resonating with me. Having amazing sex with yourself is fundamental for amazing sex with your partner. Stop expecting sex to be easy. Many people have sexual hangups, anxieties, and more that contributes to being hesitant, self-conscious, restrained, and other uneasy ways. Don't shame yourself. Learn about yourself and go fuck yourself. Literally. And I mean that in the best way, because I really just wonder, like, I don't know if y'all do this, but like, I'll be people watching and I'll look at them and I'll be like, I wonder if they've even had a fucking orgasm. Like, there's people that I know that literally just be fucking just to fuck. Like, no. And my mother gave me the best advice. You will never know. You have to love yourself and explore your own body, because if you don't know how to get yourself off, how are you going to expect to tell a man or a woman how to get you off? You know? And it's okay if you have, things you want to act out or just explore sexually with your partner that's consensual and that's not like creepy. Just be open and laugh and mess up and be dorky, but I just want you guys to be free sexually and just explore that part of yourself. Like, just explore it and tell me about it. Put it in the comments. But I don't know. I just want you guys to have orgasms, and don't just think squirting is coming, because it's not. Now, you can squirt and come, but squirting isn't it. It's not. It's for them. It's not for you. And you matter. Your clitoris, your orgasms matter. And it's harder for girls to come than guys. And I just think that if you can make yourself come, then it'll be easier for guys to make you orgasm. And then you could have the clitoris orgasm, the full body orgasm, in different positions orgasm. Like, there's a lot of different, not a lot, but there's quite a few different ways that women can orgasm, and they feel great. And then just imagine like doing like role playing or just anything that you're into erotic wise. So I just want you to feel like touching yourself is like, who cares? It's 2025. Like, your body matters. Sex, if it wasn't supposed to be a thing, then God wouldn't have blessed us with this pleasure. We wouldn't have that emotion. But that's why we're here. We're here to love. We're here to experience every emotion. Happiness, sad, love, anger, envy, hate, pleasure. So that's what I want to end this season 1 of C'est La Vie, Tales of a Free Spirit on, is to remember, like, I am a free spirit by nature. So that's I'm a free spirit sexually too, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now, if you want to be like the Bonnie Blues and the Annie Knights of the world, that's your business. But I'm not talking in those terms. I'm just talking for yourself. Be liberated for yourself, and if they're feeling liberated, then that by all means, I don't care. But like, I just want people to feel comfortable with themselves sexually and explore your bodies, because I'd be damned if you leave this earth and you ain't never had a real orgasm before, ladies. I know y'all ain't never had an orgasm before. Fucking feels good, but there's a point to it. We need to get to that point, ladies. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I don't want to go. I never want to leave you guys. Shay's like, all right. But no, for real, I'm so happy, and I love you guys. I live for you, and I do all this for you. And remember, stay lively. Tales of a free spirit.